Hello everyone, welcome to the Mercury Virtual. Hope you are doing good. Today I am going to continue with the same module, that is a website design, and in the next chapter, that is chapter number 11, that is HTML list. In the last class we have covered about the chapter number 10, that is the HTML tables, that is how to create the tables in the HTML. Now today I am going to continue with the same tutorial, but the new chapter, that is chapter number 11, that is HTML list. But before this, let's take a quick review what we have covered in the last class, then notes for today's topic, that is the HTML list. So in the last class we have started with the chapter number 10, that is the HTML table, that is how to create the HTML table. So what are the various scenarios, what are the various, we can say, the attributes that is available to create a table, what is the syntax, what are the various rules regulation to create a table. So let's start with the previous class session, what we have covered in the last class. So in the last class we have started with the HTML table, that is how to HTML or how to create a HTML table that is used for creating the HTML table. So this allows a web authors to arrange the data like text, images, links, other tables into the rows and the columns of the cell. So what is a table? That is a combination of the rows and the columns that combines the various rows and the various columns that is used to make a table, that is a HTML table. So this HTML tables allows the web authors to arrange the data like text, images, links, other tables into rows and columns of the text. And the HTML tables are created using the table tag. So which tag is used to create a table? That is a table tag, in which the tr tag is used to create the table rows and the td is used to create the table data cells. So tr is used to create the rows and the td is used to create the cells, that is the tr and the td. That is the HTML table that is used with the table tag, that is done with the table tag. Then we have discussed one of the example, that is how to give the headings with the use of the th. So this is the program that shows how to create the HTML document or how to create a table with the border equals to 1. So border equals to 1 is the attribute that is given with the table. Then th, that contains the two parts, one is a name and one is a salary. Then the tr will be closed, then the new tr will be opened, and then new td will be opened, then new td will be opened. So there are two tds in the one tr, and two TDs contains the Ramesh Raman and the 5000, and one TR again, that is the Shabir Hussain and the 7000. Then at last the TR will be closed, and the table will be closed, body will be closed, HTML will be closed. So this will produce this output. First of all, there is a name and the salary. This is available within the th, that is the name, salary. Then there are two rows in which there are two cells. One contain the name, one contain the salary. So we are giving the TD to do TD, that is Ramesh Raman and the 5000. This is Shabir Hussain and the 7000. This is available over here. Then we have discussed about the cell padding and the cell spacing, that is how to give the cell spacing and how to give the cell padding, that is used for the that is used as an attribute for the table. The cell padding and the cell spacing attribute that is used for the various cell padding or various spaces between the cells and with the content as well as the border of the cell, that is a cell padding and the cell spacing attribute. So there are two attributes that is available. One is the cell padding, one is the cell spacing, which you will use to adjust the white space in your table cells. So if I want to adjust the table, or if I want to adjust the table size or table width, table data, that is done by the cell padding and the cell spacing, which you will use to adjust the white space in your table cells. The cell spacing attribute defines the width of the border, while the cell padding represents the distance between the cell border and the content within a cell. So cell spacing means the different space between different cells. So that is the spacing between the cells, that is a cell spacing. Cell padding means the distance between the cell border and the content within a cell. That is what is a cell border and what is the content that is available within a cell. This is one of the example that is used. Then table border equals to 1, cell padding equals to 5, cell spacing equals to 5. So this is given as a border equals to 1, that is the thickness is the 1, then padding equals to 5. That means the space between the content and the width, or we can say the border of the cell, is 5 pixel, as well as the cell or spacing between the cell is also 5 pixels. So this is the table attribute that we are giving, that is the cell padding and the cell spacing. Then tr, then there are two th that is available, that is name and the salary. And then TR will be closed, again TD will be open. So this is just to show that is how to represent or how to give the cell spacing and the cell padding. So this is the output, this is the name and the salary, and this is Ramesh Raman 5000, Shabir Hussain 7000. This will produce the output like this one. There is a gap between the cells. Look, this is a 5 pixel gap, and this is the gap between the content and the board. That is the name and the salary. Then next is the row span and the col span attribute. That is, if I want to merge the different columns within one column, that is done by the col span. And if I want to merge the different rows into one row, that is a row span. So these are the two attributes that will be used. One is the row span, one is the col span. So row span is used to merge col span is used to merge two or more columns into a single column. And similarly, you can use the row span if you want to merge two or more rows. So row span is used to merging the rows, and col span is used to merging the columns. This is one of the example, that is a doc type HTML head title, HTML table col span. Then there is a row span that is used. Then within a row span, this is we can say the title that is given in the title bar. Then head will be closed, then body, then border equals to 1. Whatever the table that is used, that contains a border equals to 1. Then TR, that contains 3 headings. One is a column 1, column 2, and the column 3. Then in the next TR, that is in the next row, one is a heading that is used. There will be a row span equals to 2. That means two rows are merged together into one cell. That is row span equals to 2. This is one cell, this is another cell. So this is two rows are merged together, and this is another TD, this is another TD that is used. So the next row that will be used, that contains only two TDs, because one row is already merged with the above row. Then again the TR, in this the rows col span equals to 3. That means the column or 3 columns are merged together within one column. And what is the content of this column? That is row 3, cell 1. Then table will be closed, body will be closed, HTML will be closed. This is column 1, column 2, column 3. This is row 1, cell 1. This is row 1, cell 2, row 1, cell 3, row 2, cell 2, row 2, cell 3. And this is whole 3 rows are merged together. Sorry, columns are merged together into 3 parts. And what is the content? That is the row 3 and the cell 1. So here 2 rows are merged together. Here 3 columns are merged together. Then we have talked about the table background, that is how to give the table background. So there are two attributes that is used for the table background. One is only the background attribute, one is the BG color attribute. So we can give the colors to the table, that is done by the BG color. We can also give the background, that is the background image to the table, that is done by the background attribute. So two attributes are used, one is the BG color, one is the background attribute. So you can set the background color for whole table or just for the one cell. So we can apply the BG color to the whole table or with the one cell only. Then the background attribute, so you can set the background image for whole table or just for the one cell. So you can set the image for whole table or for only for the one cell. That is the background attribute. And you can also set the border color by using the border color attribute. So one more attribute is available, that is the border color attribute. So this is border color equals to green, that means the color of the border of the table is green, and the BG color equals to yellow, that means the background color of the table is yellow and the border equals to 1. Then in a TR, there are 3 headings that will be used. Then TR will be closed. Then TR, the next TD, in which there are again the same 2 rows are merged together, 3 columns are merged together, same output, but if this shows the BG color attribute, that is BG color equals to as well as the border color equals to green. So look, the border color is available as a green and the background color is available as a yellow, what we have given the attributes, right? This is example of the background. So this shows what is the image that is displayed at the background of the table, that is a test.png. This is the output. These are 3 columns, and these 3 columns have a different pictures or the image. Next attribute that we have discussed is the table height and the width. That is very important. So if I want that table width is as per my requirement, table height is as per my requirement, so you can change the table width and the size or width and the height as per my requirement, that is the table height and the width. So you can set a table width and the height using the width and the height attributes. And remember, there are two properties by which we can give the width and the height. Either we can give in the percentage, either we can give in the pixels. So you can specify the width or the height in terms of the pixel or in terms of the percentage of the available screen here or area. Now this is the doc type HTML, then HTML head, then the title will be opened, that is the HTML table width, then the height, then head will be closed, then body will be opened, then border equals to 1, width equals to 400, height equals to 150. So there are three attributes that will be used. Then again one more tr will be used. So this contains the td, but the main content is that the height is 400 pixels and the width is 400 pixels and the height is 150 pixels. So this is a width, that is a 400 pixel, and height is the 150 pixel. So we can change any criteria we have discussed in the last class. We can change the height to the 600 pixel, 50%, 10%, any percentage, any pixel that you want. It is as per the user's requirement. Then next is a table caption. So that will serve as a title or the explanation for the table, and it shows up at the top of the table. So this caption or the table caption will serve as a title. So if I want to give the title to the table, that title is represented by the table caption, or caption tag is used to express as a table heading. This serves as a title or the explanation for the table, and it shows up at the top of the table. It is available of the above the table, and this tag is deprecated by in a new version of the HTML and the XHTML. So this is border equals to 1, width equals to 100%. So width of the table is 100%, full width. Then caption, this is the heading of the table, that is this is the caption that is represented within the caption tag. Then tr, that is a row will be starting, then td, that is a row 1 column 1, then again next td, row 1 column 2, then tr will be closed, then again new tr, then td, there are two tds that is available, then tr will be closed, then table will be closed, body will be closed, and the html will be closed. So this is the table caption, that is the caption tag is used to represent, or the caption tag is used to show the heading of the table. This is the output, this is the table heading, that is this is the caption. Table header and the body and the footer, that is how to adjust the table header and how to adjust the table header and the body and the footer. That is what are the various heading tags, what are the various body tags, what are the various footer tags. So table can be divided into three portions. So there are three portions of a table. One is a table header, one is a table body, one is a table footer, that is represented by the t head, t body, and the t foot. T head is to create a separate table header, that is a t head, and t body is used to indicate the main body of the table, that is what is the main body of the table that is used, that is a t body. T foot, that is used to create a separate table footer, that is a t foot. So one is a t head, one is a t body, one is a t foot, and the table may contain several t body elements to indicate different pages or groups of the data. But it is notable that t head and the t foot tags should appear before the t body. That is, t head and the t foot tag should appear. That is, these tags should appear before the t body. So first of all, there is a t head. This is available in the example. This is t foot. This is available. Then t body. So this is the code for the t head tag, that is a t head starting, t head close. Then this is the tag for the t foot, this is the starting t foot, this is the closing t foot, this is the t body, that is the starting t body and the closing t body. So one is a t head, one is a t foot, one is a t body. So this is the head of the table. Then this is the content that is represented by the t body, that is cell 1, cell 2, cell 3, cell 4. Then this is the footer, that is this is the foot of the table. So one is the head of the table, one is the content, one is the foot of the table. The next is the nested tables we have studied. So what is the nested table? That is table within the table. So you can insert the one table within another table, or we can put, or we can make the one table within another table, that is a nested table. So you can use one table inside another table. Not only tables, you can use almost all the tags inside the table data tag, that is a TD. So what we can apply, we can insert the table within the table, that is a nested table. So you can use one table inside another table, And not only table you can use, but all the tags that are used inside table tag, that is a TD. So this is one of the example, that this is example of using the another table and the other tags inside the table cell. So this is the document type, this is HTML, then head, then title. What is the title? That is a HTML table. So name of the title is a HTML table, then head will be closed, body will be starting, then table border equals to 1, that is the border equals to 1, that means border that is given of the table is 1, and the width equals to 100%. Then TR, then TD, and within the TD, that is of one row of one cell, there is a TD that contains a table border equals to 1, width equals to 100%. That means the border is given as a 1 and width is given as a 100%. Then again TR, then TH. So there are two TH that will be displayed, that is the name and the salary. Then again the closing of the TR, then again TR will be opened, then same Ramesh Raman and the 5000, then TR, this TR will be closed, then again one TR, then TR will be closed, then the table will be closed, and then that means this is a nested table, that is a table is created within one cell. So one cell is used, first of all a row will be used, then one cell will be used, within that cell a new table will be inserted, that is a nested table. So table within the table, that is known as a nested table. So this is table border equals to 1, width equals to 100, then TR, TH, then TR will be closed, then TR, then TD, TR will be closed, then TR, then to TD, that is a Shabir Hussain and the 7000, then TR will be closed, then table will be closed. So this is a nested table within the TD or within the main table. Then this TD will be closed. Which TD? This open TD in which the table will be inserted. This is closed over here. This TR, that contains a TD. In this the TR will be closed. Then table. This is table starting. This is the table will be closed. Then body will be closed and the HTML will be closed. So this is how to use the table within the table, that is a nested tables. So this will produce the following result. This is a result, that is table within the table. One table is used or one table is inserted within another table. That is a nested table, that is table within the table. Now next is the chapter number 11, that is the HTML list. That is how to create the HTML list, or what are the various tags that is used for creating the HTML list. So first of all, what is a list? So if I want to write down the parts of a computer in a sequence, that is represented by the list, that is known as the HTML list. That is chapter number 11. So HTML offers web author three ways for specifying the list of the information. What are the three ways? One is the unordered list, one is the ordered list, one is the definition list. So there are three types of list that is used. One is the ordered, one is the unordered, one is the definition. So first of all, what is a list? That is a sequence of the steps or the sequence of the criteria that is used with the content, that is known as the HTML list. And list contain one or more list element. That means parts of a computer. First is a CPU, second mouse, then third keyboard. These are the various lists that contain one or more list elements. So that is a list. And list may contain UL, that is an unordered list. This will list items using the plain bullets. That is, bullets will be used, dots will be used, that is known as the unordered list. Then OL, that is the ordered list, and this will use different schemes of numbers to list your items. That means 1, 2, 3, 4 numbering will be used, scheme of numbers will be used to represent the ordered list. So represent the list of the items, that is the OL. Then DL, that is a definition list. This arranges your items in the same way as they are arranged in the dictionary, that is a definition list. So one is the unordered list, one is the ordered list, one is the definition list. So this will list the items using the plain bullets. This will list or use different schemes of number to list your items, and this arranges your items to in the same way as they are arranged in a dictionary. That is a DL, that is a definition list. Now let's see one by one in detail what is a HTML unordered list, then what is HTML ordered list, then what is HTML definition list. So first is the HTML unordered list. So an unordered list is a collection of related items that have no specific order of the sequence. That means there is no order, there is no specific order, there is no sequence, but these lists are represented by the bullets, by the dots, that is represented by the tag that is known as the UL tag. As the name describes, unordered list, that is a UL tag. So unordered list means creating the list using the bullets, that is the unordered list, and this is created by using the UL tag. And each item in the list is marked with the bullet. That is every item that is available within the unordered list that is marked with the bullet. And this is the example. Then this is doc type HTML, that is document type is HTML. Then HTML will be opened, then head will be opened, then title will be opened. Within that title, this is mentioned, that is the HTML unordered list. That is the title will be used, that is the HTML unordered list, that is available in the title bar. Then the head will be closed, then the body will be open, and within this body there is a UL, that is the unordered list. That means bullets will be used, then li, beetroot, li, ginger, li, potato, li, radish, li. So these are the four lists that will be used, or that will be available within the bullets. Why these are available within the bullets? Because we are using the UL, that is the unordered list, for creating the list. So remember, for creating the bullet we have to use the UL, but within UL, to specify the items, to specify the different, we can say the content, that is specified by the li, that is the li. In this there are four bullets will be formed, or four li, that is a beetroot, ginger, potato, radish, that is the four li will be used. Then there is a closing UL, then there is a closing body, and then there is closing HTML. So this is the example of the UL, that is the unordered list. So this is the output of this code, that is a UL. There are four dots, that is a beetroot, then ginger, then potato, then radish. So there are four dots that will be available, that is known as the unordered list. So that is a li. Four li will be used. So now let's execute this code. Now let's start the open. Let's open the application, that is a notepad. There are three notepad that will be open. Now press Ctrl V. Now save the file with the list. Now press the Ctrl S. Save the file with the list. And what is the list? That is the unordered list, that is a UL. Then there will be a .html. Put on the desktop. Put on the save button. Now come to the desktop. This is list.ul.html. Now open it in the browser, that is a Chrome browser. Now let's see the output. So this shows the output like this one. These are the four bullets, like beetroot, ginger, potato, radish. So this is we can say the unordered list that is used with the HTML. Now let's see, this is in processing. This is under processing. Now this will show the output, that is how to create the bullet list. This is the output. So first of all, there is a document type, that is the HTML. So type of the HTML, or type of the, we can say, the document type is the HTML. Then HTML starting, then the head will be starting, then title. What is the title? That is the HTML unordered list. Then the head will be closed. So within a head, the title will be available. Now let's see the output. This is the output that contains the 4 dots, that is the beetroot, ginger, potato, radish. And what is the title? That is the HTML unordered list. Now then body will be used. Then within the body there is a UL that is used to create the unordered list, that is a bullet form list. Then li, within the li there is a beetroot, another li that is a ginger, another li that is a potato, another li that is a radish. These are the 4 LIs that will be used, that is contained within the UL. Then UL will be closed, body will be closed, and the HTML will be closed. So this is the output of this LI or this UL, right? Now if I change to I have not closed this UL, for example, press the Control S, go to this one, press the F5. So there is no impact. So it's not mandatory to close the UL. Simply use the UL. So it's not a empty, it's an empty tag. There is no mandation to close the UL, right? Now next code is the type attribute. I'm just coming within 2 minutes. Next is the type attribute, that is how the type attribute is used with the UL. That is, UL is a tag, and the attribute that is used with the ordered list, unordered list is the type. So that is a type attribute. So you can use the type attribute for UL tag to specify the type of tags to the type of bullet you like. By default it is a disk. So by default it is available as a disk. You can change the type from the disk, from the circle to the square to the circle. So following are the possible options. So there are three possible options that is used with the type attribute. One is the square, one is the disk, one is the circle. So this is how it is used with the UL. For example, this is one of the example in which the UL type is equal to square. That is, I want the square, then list, that is the beetroot, then again square, ginger. That is, instead of bullet, I want a square. That is done by the attribute that is known as the type. That is, the UL type equals to square. Now document type is the HTML. Then the HTML will be started. Then the head will be used. Then title. Then within the title, this is available. That is a HTML unordered list. So that is a HTML unordered list. Then the title will be closed. Then the head will be closed. So within this head open head title that will be used. That is the title that will be closed. Then the body will be used, and within the body there is a UL, that is the type equals to square. That is, a UL is used and the type that is given as a square. So what is the type that is used? That is a square. Then li beetroot, then li ginger, then li potato, then li radish. So there are 4 LIs that will be used, that is used within the body tag. So one is the square, type is a square, then beetroot, then ginger, then potato, then radish. And this UL will be closed, then body will be closed, and the HTML will be closed. So this is the doc type, or this is the example of the HTML in which the UL type equals to square. And this will produce the output like in square. This is one of the example. The type is the square, not in the bullet but the square. That is a beetroot, ginger, potato, radish. Everything is same, but the difference is that instead of bullet there is a square that will be used. That is the type equals to square. Now if I execute this code, for example, I execute this code, go to the notepad, press the Control S, and what is the square, and I have to save this file with the square dot html. Put on the desktop, save the file. This is square dot html. So this is open in the square dot html. Now let's see what is the output. You see the difference. Before the output is in the bullets. Now let's see the difference between the square, that is the UL is equal type equals to square. This is a square, that is a beetroot, then ginger, then potato, then radish. So this is the square that will be used. This is given in the square. So see the difference. This is the bullet, that is the dot dot dot, this is the square. See the difference, this is dot dot dot, this is square. Something little difference. And by default it is available as a disk, that is a bullets only. Now this is the example of the type equals to disk. So this is the unordered list in which we are giving type equals to disk. The same output, the bullet, that is a disk, will be used. Now this is used as a circle, that is there is no dots that will be filled, that is a circle, that is UL type equals to circle, nothing else. So if I want to change to the circle, simply use the circle over here. Press the Control S. Go to this one. Press the F5. Not on this one, but on this one. Now see the difference. This is the circle, right? So these are the three ULs that will be used, or these are the three type attributes that will be used with the UL. One is the disk, that is by default, that is the bullets. One is a square, that is the square will be used. One is the circle, that is there is no shading between the circle, that is a circle. So these are the three ULs, or we can say the three types of the UL by which we can use the different ULs in our HTML page. So circle, disk, and the square. So HTML unordered list is divided into three categories: disk, circle, and the square. Now any doubts anyone regarding this UL, that is the unordered list, because next ordered list is related to the UL. So first of all, tell me any doubts anyone in the UL, that is unordered list, these three types. The attendees are Joseph and the Miti Jamming. And any doubts anyone? Hurry up, Miti, Jasmine, and the Joseph, because this is a little short class. That's why I'm not taking any break in the class, only 5 minutes break. So let's quickly give the output. This UL is clear to each and everyone, Joseph and the Miti, Jasmine. Hello, everything is fine. Okay. What about Joseph? Joseph, are you able to hear me? Okay, Joseph. So now let's move to the next next list, that is the HTML ordered list. So that is used with the bullet form, that is used with the that is used with the 1 2 3 4, that is the ordered list. So next is the HTML ordered list. So if you are required to put your items in the numbered list instead of the bullet list, so this is the explanation. So if you require that your items are placed in a numbered list instead of the bullet list, that HTML ordered list will be used. That is the ordered list will be used, that is known as the HTML ordered list. And this list is created by using the OL tag. So there is a OL tag that will be used, that is used with the HTML ordered list, that is the OL tag. The numbering starts at 1 and it is incremented by 1 for each successive ordered list element tagged with the li. So it starts with the 1, then moves to the 2, 3, 4. The numbering starts till how many li we are giving in the example, we are giving in the code. So that is li first, then second li, third, fourth, till li will be last. That is li, 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 li. So this is one of the example, that is a doc type HTML, then HTML head. This is the example given. What is the title over here? Now the title is the ordered list. Now this is the ordered list in which there are 4 li. So 1 2 3 4. Again, the only in place of the bullets the numbering will come, that is 1 2 3 4, that is the beetroot, ginger, potato, radish. So 4 li will be used. Then OL will be closed, then body will be closed, then HTML will be closed. So this is the output of this one, that is beetroot, ginger, potato, and the radish. Now let's execute this code so that your concepts are clear. This is OL dot HTML. Put on the desktop. This is ol.html. Now see the output. The first is the document type, that is the HTML document type, then HTML, that is the starting of the HTML, then head, that is the starting of the head that will be used, then title will be given. What is the title? That is the HTML ordered list. So the title that is given is the HTML ordered list, then the head will be closed, then the body will be opened, then the OL will be used, that is the ordered list will be used, then li. Within OL there are 4 li's that will be used, that is a beetroot, ginger, potato, radish. So within this OL there are 4 li, that is 1 2 3 4. One is a beetroot, second is a ginger, third is a potato, fourth is a radish. Then OL will be closed. So one is the opening OL, one is the closing OL. Then body will be closed, then HTML will be closed. This is the coding. Now this is the output. What is the title, or what is available in the title bar? That is used so sorry what is available in the title bar? That is the HTML ordered list, and there are 4 LIs that will be used, that is the beetroot, ginger, potato, radish. So there are 4 so there are 4 LIs will be used. So one is LI is the first, then second, then third, fourth. So this is the example of the ordered list, that is the how OL will be used, that is used to represent 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and so on, the LI list. Right. Then next is the type attributes. So, as we give in the UL, there will be a type attribute. There are 3 type attributes. One is a disk, one is a square, one is the circle. In this also OL, there are different type attribute that will be used, that is used with the OL tag to specify the type of numbering you like. That is, what are the numbering that you like, that is that you like for the OL tag. That is the type attribute. So you can use the type attribute for the OL to specify the type of numbering you like. By default it is a number. So by default it is given as a number, that is type equals to 1, that is a default case numeral. So if I'm not giving any type, so it is 1 2 3 4 as we see in this example. I'm not giving any type, but we can specify the type as a 1, that is a Roman 1, that is a uppercase Roman numerals, that is a small I, that is a lowercase Roman numerals, then type equals to A, that is a lowercase letters, then type equals to capital A, that is the uppercase letters. So there are 4 types that will be used. One is a default case, that is 1 2 3 4. One is a numeric Roman I, capital Roman I. One is a lowercase Roman I. One is a lowercase letter, that is a small a. One is a uppercase letter, that is a capital A. So there are 4 types that will be explained over here, and one is the default type. So there are in totality there are 5 types. 5 types or type attribute. Now let's see one by one, that is what are the various examples of these OL. So first is the OL type equals to 1, that is by default we are giving nothing else, everything is same, but in the OL tag a new attribute will be added, that is the type equals to 1, nothing else. So this is the doc type. Now press the Control C, go to this one. Now save the file with ul1, sorry, ol1.html, put on the desktop. Now go to the desktop, this is ol1.html. This is 1 2 3 4 that will be available over here. So see, this is 1 2 3 4, nothing else, the same output of this one, that is this one, same output, but in this we can specify, or we are specifying, that is type equals to 1, nothing else, but by default it is taken as a 1 2 3 4, right? Now let's move to the next code, next part, this is the output of this one, that is OL type equals to uppercase Roman numerals, that is a uppercase I or uppercase 1, that is a OL type equals to uppercase I or uppercase 1. So this is the doc type HTML. Then HTML will be opened, then head will be opened, then title, then HTML ordered list, that is the HTML ordered list. Then head will be closed. So this is the head, that is the starting end and the closing head, and this is available within the title, that is the HTML ordered list. Then body will be opened. Then OL type equals to Roman 1, that is the type equals to Roman 1, that is given, that is the type is available as a Roman 1. Then there are four allies that will be used, that is 1 Roman 1, Roman 2, Roman 3, Roman 4, because we are specifying the Roman I. Now this is Roman I 1, 2, 3, 4. This is available over here. So in this we are specifying that instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, that is a numeric, that is by default, we are specifying that the type equals to Roman I or Roman 1. Right. So now let's execute this code again. This is OL underscore I dot put on the desktop, go to the desktop. This is OLI, that is a Roman I that will be used. So what we have done, that is the type we are giving in the OL, that is the type equals to Roman I. Then li, four allies will be used, that is a beetroot, ginger, potato, radish. So four allies will be used. Now see the output. There are four allies with the numeric 1, numeric 2, numeric 3, numeric 4. Right. So these are the four allies that will be used as a type 1, 2, 3, 4. This is OLI, that is the title is the HTML ordered list. Right. Now this is the output. Now next is OL type equals to small Roman numeral 1, that is a small 1, and this contain or this followed by the 1, 2, 3, 4, that is a small I or the small 1 or small Roman 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 criteria will be used over here. So this is doc type HTML, then head, then title, then the head will be closed, then the body will be opened, then within this body there is a OL, that is a type equals to I. So in this the type that is given is the I, that is a numeric, or we can say the small Roman, that is the I. Then li, four li will be used, that is a small I, and then second, then third, then fourth. This is nothing else, this is the uppercase Roman numeral, this is a lowercase Roman numeral. Now this is the next example. In this the type equals to A, that is a capital A. So there is a capital A, capital B, capital C, capital D. That starts with the A, then B, then C, then D. So this is A, B, C, D. That is a capital A, capital B, capital C, capital D. That is type equals to A. So this is one ally, that is A, then B, then C, then D. The type equals to A, that is a capital A, capital B, capital C, capital D. So these are the four capital A, capital B. And this again the small a, that is small a, small b, small d, that is available within this one. So these are the various attributes that is used with the OL. So any doubts, anyone among this OL? So any doubts, anyone about the Joseph and the Mitty Champion? Shall I run this code, or you will be understood? This is the output of this ABCD. This is the small ABCD. So I think this is clear to you. Okay, what about Joseph? Okay, so let's take a only 5 minutes break because this is class is short. So let's take only 5 minutes break, then come back, then again start with this topic. All right. So let's start the session. Come back from the break. So next is the start attribute. That is how to use the start attribute that will be used within the OL, UL. That is a numbered list and numbered list. That is a start attribute. So you can use the start attribute for OL tag to specify the starting point of numbering you need. So if you want that the numbering starts with the 4, you can give the start, that is a type equals to 1, start equals to 4, that is a numeral starts with the 4. In the same way you can give the numeral starts with the Roman 4, Roman small 4, then D, capital D, anything that you want. So this is type equals to this one, start equals to 4, type equals to this one, start equals to 4, type equals to this one, start equals to 4. That means it start with the 4, it start with the 4, it start with the 4, and there are 4 types that will be used, 5 types. One is the numeral starts, that is a numeric, that is a numeral, then Roman I, then small I, then small a, and the capital A. So these are the 5 divisions by which we can use the start tag, by which we can give the starting point or the numbering that you want. So you can use the start attribute for OL to specify the starting point of numbering that you need. So this is one of the example that says that the OL type equals to small I, that is a numeral starts with the 4, that is a Roman small 4, then starts with the 4. This is a doc type HTML, then HTML, then this is the title, that is a HTML ordered list, then the title will be closed, then the head will be closed, then the body will be opened, then OL type equals to small I, that is a type equals to small I, then starts with the 4. So it starts with the small 4, then li, that is 1 li, then next li, then next li, then next li. So there are 4 li that will be used, and the OL will be closed. So these are the 4 li that will be used over here. Then the OL will be closed, then the body will be closed, HTML will be closed. So this is the example of the I type. That means we are specifying the type, that is a small Roman numeral, and we are also specifying that it starts with a 4, that is a small or the letter starts with or the numeral starts with a small Roman numeral, that is a 4. So that is a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever that I want, that will be displayed with the help of the type, right? So following is an example that is used with the OL type equals to I, start equals to 4. That is the doc type HTML, HTML head, title, that is the HTML ordered list, then the head will be closed, body will be opened, then type equals to I, small I, then start equals to 4, then beetroot, ginger, potato, radish. So these are the 4 li that will be used, that start with the 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is displayed as this one. That is 4, 5, 6, 7. This is one of the important example. We can specify either the uppercase Roman, either the lowercase Roman, either the numeric, either small a, either capital A. We can use anything that is used. So this is used by, with this one, that is a ordered list, that is a type that is used with the OL numbering. So we can give as a OL underscore 4, for example, dot HTML. So this is one of the example. So this is used. This is ol4.html. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are the 4 UL or the 4 OL that will be used, that will be start with the type equals to I, that is a small Roman, then starts with the 4, that is the starting is the 4, then 5, then 6, then 7. So these are the 4 we can say the Roman numeral that will be used, that is 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Then OL will be closed, body will be closed, HTML will be closed. So this is the OL, that is type equals to this one, then small OL, then the body will be closed, then HTML will be closed. So this is one of the example that type starts with type is equal to small I, that is a small numeral that starts with the 4. So this program is clear to each and everyone, Joseph and the Benjamin. Now next is the definition list, that is the HTML definition list. This is also one of the important concept that is used with the definition list. So that is the HTML definition list. So HTML and the XHTML supports a list style which is called definition list, where entries are listed like in a directory or the encyclopedia. So that means lists are available within the directory or dictionary or within the encyclopedia that is used. The definition list is the ideal way to present a glossary, list of terms or other name value list, that is the HTML and the XHTML. So that supports a list type that is known as a definition list, where entries are listed in a dictionary or the encyclopedia. The definition list is the ideal way to present a glossary, list of terms or other name value type. Now these are the definition list that makes use of the following three tags, that is a DL, then DT, then DD, then the small dl. So that's this starts with the definition list that defines the start of the list. Then DT is a term, then term definition, that is the explanation of the term is the DD. So one is a DT, that is a definition term, that is a heading. Then DD, that is a term definition, that is explanation of that term. Then DL, that is the ending of the list, that is ending of the definition list. So DT, DL, then DT, that is a definition term, then DD, that is a term definition or the data definition. This is one of the example of this one. That is a doc type HTML, then HTML will be used, then the head will be used. Then title, within the title this is defined, that is a HTML definition list, then the title will be closed, then the head will be closed, then the body will be starting. This is till now the same that we have done or we have covered, that is a HTML head, title, head closed, then the body will be starting. Then DL, that is the starting of the DL, that is the starting of the definition list. Then DT, and within the DT we are using the B. This is a new concept. Look, B means a bold. So if I want to make the content as a bold, so we can apply the B, capital small b, B tag, then HTML, then closing of the B, then DT, that is the closing of the DT. So one is a DT, then B, then HTML, then B closed, then DT will be closed. That means the definition term is the HTML. So heading that is available within the browser window, that is a HTML in the dark, in the bold. Next DD, that this stands for hypertext markup language, that is a DD, that is a definition term or data definition. This is the explanation of the HTML, that this says that this stands for hypertext markup language. So DT means a term, we can say the heading, and D means the definition, we can say the explanation of the term, that is a D. So this stands for hypertext markup language, then the DD will be closed, then the DT will be opened, next DT will be opened, and then again the B, that the bold tag will be used, then HTTP, again one more heading, then the B will be closed, again DT will be closed, then DD, that means again the same definition, but now the definition of the next term, that is the HTTP. So above DD is used for the definition of the HTML, this DD is used for the definition of the HTTP, that is the DD, that is this stands for hypertext transfer protocol. Then the DL will be closed, body will be closed, HTML will be closed. So that is a DL, that is the closing of DL. So this is whole DL that will be used within the HTML. Then the body will be closed and the HTML will be closed. So this is the definition of the DL, this is the definition of the this DD that will be used in within the HTML. So one is the doc type HTML, then head, then title, then HTML definition list, then head will be closed, then the title will be closed, that will be available within this one, then one DL, then one DT, within DT there is a B HTML, that is a bold HTML that will be used, then the explanation of this term, that is a next DD, then again next DT will be used, that is a definition term, that contains the HTTP, then again the DD, that is a data definition, then again that is used, then the DL will be closed, then the body will be closed, and the HTML will be closed. So this is the definition, or this is the example of the DL that is used. Now let's see Control C, then N, then save the file with the dl.html. Put on the desktop, save the file, go to the desktop. This is the HTML definition list. The first is the HTML, that is, this stands for hypertext markup language. So this is defined within the with the help of the DT, that is a definition term. Then this is the DD, that is a data definition that defines, that is, what is the explanation, what is the meaning of the HTML, that is, this stands for hypertext markup language. Then next is the HTTP, that is used for the combining of the text, that is DD. So this is the code that is used. One is the HTML, that is a heading, and then this is definition term. This is the data definition, that is the explanation of this HTML. Then HTTP, then this is the definition of this HTTP, that is, this stands for hypertext transfer protocol. So this is the example of the DL, that is a definition list. Now if I remove, or if I use I also, that is italic, right? And if I close over here I, now what is the output? The HTML word, that is a heading, will be the bold as well as the italic, both. Now let's see the difference. This is italic also. In the same way, we can also apply the underline over here. For example, U, then this is a U, right? Then this is F5. This is underline also. So we can apply any type of formatting within the HTML, within the definition list. We can also change the font, we can also change the content, but the main content is that we are using the DL, that is a definition list. We are using the DT, that is a definition term. This is the closing of the DT, then DD will be used, then the closing of the DD, then again DT, then closing of this DT. Now if I change, or if I does not include the closing DD, now let's see the difference. There is no difference. So this is not an empty, or this is the empty tag. There is no need to contain close this one. If I remove the closing DL, now let's see. This is also not any impact. That means this is also run. So if you give the closing DL, it works. If you give the closing DD, it works. That makes no difference, right? That is the HTML, or this is the definition list HTML that will be used within the body, within the content of the definition list. So this is the DL. So if I am recalling all the three lists, one is the HTML ordered list, that is start with the 1 2 3 4. We can also change the type by using the type attribute, and then next is the UL, that is unordered list. That is unordered list that will be used, that is proceeds with the UL, that is bullet form. Then next is the definition list, that is the definition list will be used, that will be used with the DL, DT, that will be used as a definition term, data definition. So there are three lists: ordered, there are multiple type attributes; unordered, there are multiple type attributes; definition, one term, definition, one term, definition, and we can apply any type of formatting with this one. Now next is the chapter number 12 that I'm going to start on the 27th. Now listen carefully. That's why I leave this class early. Tomorrow is our Indian festival, that is at Dashera, and day after tomorrow there is a network upgradation for your class. There is a network, we can say, the app download for your class. So the classes will be resumed from Friday to the Monday. Now the class will be directly on the Tuesday, that is on 27th of October. This is the whole gap between you. Study this HTML, prepare this HTML, and if there is any doubt in the 11 chapters, you have to ask from me. Along with that, you have to study further chapters, that is 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'm giving you a homework. What is the homework for you for these days? What is the homework for you? That is a chapter number 12, 13, 14, 15. I will show you what is the chapter number 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we have covered till here linking. Now next is the image link, that is chapter number 12. Chapter number 13, that is the email links. Then iframe, chapter number 14. Then blog, that is chapter number 15. So you have to study about chapter number 12, 13, 14, 15. This is your homework. And please note it down. Now the class will be directly on the 27th. Tomorrow is the Dashara, that is the Indian festival. And day after tomorrow there will be a network upgradation. So the classes will resume for these days till Monday. Now the class will directly on the Tuesday. So all the best. Study hard. If there is any doubts, so you can ask the doubts right now regarding the class, and for this module, for this content of the module, you will ask the doubts on the Tuesday, that is on 27th of October. Thanks a lot everyone. We will meet after a long break. So I can say enjoy your weekend, long weekend, nothing else. So that's all for today's session. If there is any clarification regarding the class, you can clarify with me. So thanks a lot everyone. Bye bye. Hello Joseph, how are you? I'm also good. Thanks for asking, Joseph. Which week? Pardon? Hello? Yes, yes, yes. The break. Yeah, for the week till Monday. There is no assessment right now that I am preparing. There is some network upgradation. This is, we can say, the sudden approach that will be uploaded in the WhatsApp, uploaded in the go-to meeting. So I'm not prepared till now any assignment. But the only assignment is that you have to study about the chapter number 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. So enjoy your long week, because maybe this long week or weekend cannot come again. So enjoy, Joseph. Enjoy. Okay. So thanks a lot. Bye bye. Welcome.